Hello everyone, welcome back to Armored Warfare. Today we're playing with the Russian classic heavy tank that started production right after World War II and later on stopped production as a prototype. This is, everyone, the IS-7. Now you may have heard of the IS, the IS-2, and the IS-6, but you probably haven't heard of the IS-7 that much unless you are a World of Tank player, or World of Tanks player, or a War Thunder player, because this game is pretty popular in those games. But this is a premium tank in this game that I managed to get somehow free. I don't honestly remember how I got this tank other than I signed in this account one day and it had premium vehicles. I'm pretty sure that since I was a beta tester of the game, they just gave me a few premium vehicles for free for being like a prize for being a beta tester. But overall, it's not probably the most overpowered tank in the Tier 4 class, but I would say that it is a decent tank in the Tier 4 class. It has really good stats for a Tier 4, mentioning that it does 630 damage per shot with a lower average of penetration, with 3,660 damage per minute, which means how much you can. I think you can shoot the main gun per minute. I don't know if that's supposed to stand for everything, but I believe you could probably do more than that if you're lucky. But it says defense is 1,700 hit points, which is honestly at this tier class is fairly good, pretty good. The turret is 240 by 240 by 100 millimeters, and the hull is 150 by 100 by 100, which means your turret is the armor in this tank. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the armor perspective of this tank by going ahead and going here. I do believe it is in the it's right here. I don't know if you can buy this tank, but for me, I got a few premium vehicles free, which I'll probably make videos on in the future. But for some reason, I really was really misunderstanding why there are premium vehicles in this when I did not buy them. So really weird. So basically, the armor on the IS-7 is a little bit kind of confusing because it looks like you have armor in the front, but you don't right here, which is like the Abrams. The classic weakness of the lower plate, but at an angle or looking up at, it's pretty hard to penetrate it unless you shoot it there. So yeah, and that's with the IS-7's own gun. So let's go ahead and change this to. I kind of want to see if they have the object on here yet. The object 279. Which is a lot heavier type of tank, but I do not have this tank, by the way. But yeah, so let's compare this to something I do believe is in the same class. I think it's the Tyran. So the Tyran can penetrate this, but not as good as the IS-7 with the 150mm cannon. So I do not know how much or how big the cannon is in this. Go ahead and see what that is real quick. So it looks like the IS-7 does have a 130mm cannon, which does come in handy when you're trying to knock a hole in smaller enemies, because that will almost make sure that your chance of penetrating is a lot higher with a bigger shell, but also it depends on accuracy and also how fast the reload is. That's one bad thing about this tank, is that the reload is pretty long, and basically it takes a while to reload this tank because it's basically a heavy tank. And back when this tank was made, there wasn't automatic reload systems, and there wasn't, super advanced autoloaders, and people who had more premium steel and premium things to make it so you could do that. Sorry about that, guys. My phone rang. So far we should be good. Go ahead and put my phone on mute. There we go. We should be good to play this. I'm really surprised they made the IS-7 this game a tier 4. I would think they would have made it a tier 5 to go with the object 2. I think it's 287. I do not know if it's 287 or 297. I cannot remember, but it looks a lot like the object with a little bit of a different looking hole. It's more like a I can't remember. But I'll try to show you at the end of the video if I can remember. So let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, PvE Operation Scorpio. So basically, I think this is that winter map that I really don't like. Never mind. This is the winter map that's fairly decent. So this is what we have a T-72 in here with us. We have a T-72 Ural, and a M60 and a OT-650A Verda. Okay, so we're in with primarily tier 5s, I'm guessing. I cannot see. Yeah, tier 5s and a bunch of tier 3s. So hopefully we can pull this mission off. Since we have tier 3s, we're probably going to have a lot lower pay in this game as well, which is probably going to have lower level bots, which is going to be kind of fun to shoot at with the IS-7. IS-7 though is a pretty tank, I'll admit it from the front. It looks like a tank. Well, it did before I ran into a rock. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. So we got to find someone we can test this 130mm cannon on. Honestly, the T-72s here are probably going to be the best tanks because they're, you know, I mean, obviously they're there. The T-72s are good, but they are really quick, but they do not have a lot of armor, so they better take some cover. All right, let's see if we can get a few shots on these guys. Do not believe there's anyone over there yet that we have spotted. Ooh, okay, there is someone. So let's see if we can. Okay, we did not pin that. Okay, and great, we have hostile PCs that know your exact weakness because they're bots. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe you'd penetrate. Right. I mean, you did. There's no way you could have shot that lower plate at that angle right there. But okay. Yeah, and they're continuing to shoot that because we have T-70s. All right, he's down. And we're down. So that is one bummer about the kind of the unbalanced system in this game. Is a tier 3 can play with tier 5s, which I mean, rarely that happens, but in my opinion it's kind of stupid. Because tier 5 is where a lot of the heavier armored tanks begin to start popping up. And it's not fair for the tier 3 guys. I'm not saying, I mean, it is fair for me using the IS-7, but it's not really fair for these tier 3s because these are a lot heavier. They have a lot more health than the tier 3 class generally has. They kind of need to fix that little issue with their balance system. It would really probably help them out a lot. Okay, got that guy. Smoke behind us, so in case we got to fall back after shooting this guy. I did not actually even see him. Is he behind a rock? Oh, there he is. Okay, so the IS-7 accuracy, I can see that 130mm bullet not being that accurate. Alright, so let's see if we can get a shot on this weasel. We probably should go for this guy first. Alright, turn it this way. This will make it harder for him to penetrate us, and we can get a shot on this guy now. We're going to finish this guy, I believe. We can get a shot on him. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can go to over there towards that, over here towards the T-72s. Hopefully they have what it takes to take out those two over there. I believe they do. That T-72 is running off low in health right now, which is generally common for T-70s. Okay, that's kind of odd. That did not go there, but okay. Especially as a premium vehicle. Let's see if we can get a little bit further over this way. Okay, I think I see the same guy again. Right, this guy is being annoying, like I did say. Like the bots, classic, you know, just hiding behind a brick. Alright, 655 damage. Again, not that great, but really good for this tier class. Honestly, this is a map that doesn't really suit the IS-7 that well. The IS-7 is fairly good at long range, but it's honestly good also at sniping, like at long range. But it doesn't have a good spotting range, so it's not the best tank for sniping. But if you're up close combat, especially with these guys, okay, we need to get this guy. Oh, retreat. Oh, I did not buy that perk. I should have bought the that perk that would let us maneuver. Alright, how you like that 607 damage, buddy? You shouldn't be firing at IS-7, even though in real life it probably wouldn't be this effective against modern tank. Still. Oh no, we're dead. Oh wow. Well, IS-7's front plate, it gets protect us from hitting the ground right there. Most tanks would take a lot of damage right there. I don't know if premium vehicles take fall damage or what, but that should have took damage. Okay, that guy's got him. I'm going to try to get this guy. You do have this guy, don't you? What did I say? Okay, we are, and something just one-shot us. Okay. So far we're not doing that well with the I-7. We only got 5 kills in this round, which is okay. I really want to get a few more kills to this premium. Guys, while we're in the middle of the video, go ahead and if you like this video so far and you like Armored Warfare, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot. You have no idea how much each like and how each view helps this video rank through the YouTube algorithm. It really helps out a lot. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and hit the like button. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Subscribe button's free. Really at this point, we just really need your help. This channel's really small, and honestly, we need some help growing because we're a small channel. So yeah, go ahead and like the video. It really helps out a lot. Alright, let's see if we can. Ooh, alright, there's a lot of them over here. They might take us out. Okay, we need to take cover because when those missiles hits us and gets a critical hit of 800 or more damage on us, we're going to be really wounded, and we're probably not going to be able to survive the rest of the day. So let's see if we can get these guys over here. Ah, I can't go through the bulldozer. But you could in some maps. Maybe we can fit through here. It's not good. Okay, I thought I saw that guy. Alright. Charge! For Mother Russia! Come on, Conrads! Alright, let's see if we can get through here. Alright, so there seems to be another guy down there. I think we can take this now. They have a while to wait. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this area out for us so that they will not be able to spawn us. Or they will not be able to see us for a little bit. Right, so apparently no one's going after that guy. We can probably take him. There we go. And there we go, guys. We got us a win with the IS-7 premium tank. I have no idea how much this tank costs. I just know I got it free. I'm hoping it's not some 5,000 gold costing tank. Because that would be really bad. Honestly, I understand you can get 100 free gold per week, but still, I mean, they honestly, if they want to make money off of gold, because no one's really going to spend, you know, $50 for 4,000 gold, you know. I mean, that they should just have a system where, yeah, you can watch like 5 ads and get 100 gold or something, and then you could just watch ads and get gold, like if you needed it, which would profit them a lot and profit, you know, the player, instead of just begging for money, which is ultimately what they're trying to get with premium vehicles. But yeah, guys, that is a gameplay of the IS-7. If this video can get, I don't know, if this video can get 10 likes, we'll make another video with the IS-7. I really do like this tank. It's just, I don't really want to prioritize making videos on premium tanks, unless y'all want me to, because honestly, I want to make videos on tanks you can get and earn. Because I just don't think it's fun for someone else to watch the video about a tank they can't get, or they'll never be able to get because they missed out on something. But yeah, guys, if you appreciate this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode.